Welcome to the Barb King Inspiration Park here in Delano, Minnesota. This is a very special park renamed in the honor of a very special lady. But now I'd like to take you on a brief tour of the park and really specifically of the memorial playground that was just installed. There's a couple of things that you will notice right away that become very unique in this whole concept, this whole idea of this memorial playground. The roof, the sail shape, the triangular shape is very new and very different to our industry. All the posts have a bend right here, causing them to tip out, to making then compound angles at all the corners. Barb loved the environment and wanted to take care of it, was always very interested in preserving our environment. So the steel is at least 60% of recycled content. The aluminum is almost 100% of recycled content. The decks themselves are made out of steel, which is recycled, and plastic sheets, which are also made from recycled material. We have some unique activity panels that we've incorporated into this structure. The multi-bubbled mirror, for instance, is something the kids can walk up to it and see themselves appearing in all of those mirrors. Another activity panel that is unique to this structure is this panel where you try to find all of the objects that are inside this, and as you roll it around and as materials move through it, you can kind of start to pick up, and it exposes new things. It's a good sunny day. You can kind of see as you move through here various color combinations. You can see we got the blue showing up, and pretty soon we got greens and oranges showing up. We chose our sensory wall as one of the products for this park because of the idea that a lot of kids with different abilities can all understand the sensory portions of any play structure. And then we've got the kaleidoscope, which is really fun, and especially on a day like this when it's so nice and bright, to be able to look in there and see all kinds of different shapes. We have found through some of our research that kids really like and really need in a play area like this is a quiet place. So we included the Cozy Dome. And so it's a way to get inside something, to feel like you're away yet enclosed, but yet plenty of opportunity for interaction with kids on the outside. As you can see in the background, we have swings for older kids, but in this case, we have the bucket seats for the under 2s or 2 to 3 years of age type of kids. Now this is a unique climber in that it incorporates the angle, I think, very effectively. We also use our typical traditional handholds. And of course, the tunnel. It's an interesting feel actually to go through that tunnel, not a round tunnel like everybody thinks about, but rather a triangular tunnel with bubbles. Another special feature that we put into this playground is something that we like to see in every playground, and that's a central area to gather for parents, mothers, dads, and grandmas to all sit down, to be able to observe all around them, whether you got 2 to 5-year-old kids or 5 to 12-year-old kids. Eventually, our plan is to have exercise equipment here. We call it Health Beat, for the adults to sit down and exercise while they're watching their kids. Another unique feature about this little plaza area is that we've taken 2 sides here and we have beveled them down for easy access. So you can see the concrete slab from here on starts sloping down way underneath our engineered wood fiber. So it gives children and adults a very easy access, whether you're on crutches or a wheelchair or whatever you're using for your mobility device. Well, that was a brief tour of Inspiration Park. I encourage all of you to come to Delano and visit Inspiration Park for yourself.